Now, you got issues with the industry. What's going down with the industry, dog?
The industry is full of a bunch of sucking, riding, bending over the desk niggas, straight up like.
I opened myself up to the possibility that I could have a relationship with a man.
Jimmy said, man, I'm here because Clive Davis called me, and him and Puffy is real tight, and
I've been hearing stories since 1990-something. I don't talk about it. My personal opinion is, if you talk about it too much, something bad gonna happen to you.
Gay Mafia runs hip-hop. If that sounds crazy to you, you haven't really been paying attention, because rappers have been hinting at this for years, and DMX was one of them. X tried to warn everybody about these creepy executives who control the industry and prey on male artists. But back then, everyone dismissed X's warnings. They called him bitter, jealous, and crazy. But now, Clive Davis, the rumored gay mafia boss, is gone. All these receipts are finally coming out, and it looks like DMX was right about everything. So first, let me show you what DMX said about the industry almost 20 years ago. He claimed that the industry was controlled by label executives who want rappers to do intimate favors for them in exchange for a record deal. And according to X, he was one of the few rappers who refused to compromise himself. Listen to this.
Now, you got issues with the industry. What's going down with the industry, dog?
The industry is full of a bunch of sucking, riding, bending over the desk niggas, straight up like that. Whoever don't like it, bring it. Bring it. I don't give a bring it. Bring it. They got this new breed of rapper that's paying DJs to play this shit.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying? They sucking the record label executive and it's like there's too much of that going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am and just play my music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Now they want you all up under this, you know, sitting at the going to dinner with them and shit like that. These fuckers had the nerve to tell me one time. I said, yo, why I can't have two videos playing at the same time? Oh, because we don't want your videos to compete with each other. But then I told fucking TV, I ain't gonna say no artist names, but they got 3 videos back to back.
Exactly.
I'm like, you feeding me shit, and you sucking these so crazy, man. Wrong with yo, I had to punch up there, man. After that, I was like, I'm not going to the office no more.
DMX was not having it from these creeps, and you can tell by his rage. Now, when this recently resurfaced, a lot of people in the comments said DMX was clearly talking about Diddy, but that's just half of the story. You have to look at who made Diddy, who funded his career, and who enabled and covered up his sick behavior for years. And we know who that man is, or was, Clive Davis. Now, this isn't just about Diddy and Clive being gay or bi. We're talking about much darker allegations. See, Jaguar Wright has been talking about this for a minute now. She claims Diddy was molded by Andre Harrell, and there were even rumors back in the 90s that Diddy and Andre were a couple. But Andre wasn't the originator. He was just passing down what Clive Davis did to him first, allegedly. According to Jaguar, Diddy learned all about power and manipulation from Andre and Clive, and then used it on his own victims for decades. So really, Clive's fingerprints are all over this whole thing, even if he wasn't in the room.
He loves the ability to manipulate and control people. Why? Most likely because he was victimized by his mentor, who loved to control.
Now, keep in mind that in 1993, Andre Harrell fired Diddy from Uptown Records, and then just 2 weeks later, Diddy launched his own label, Bad Boy, which quickly outpaced Uptown. So where did he get the funds? Well, according to industry insiders, the only reason Diddy was able to build the Bad Boy empire so quickly is because he allegedly got down on his knees for Clive Davis. And I mean, literally got down on his knees.
Clive Davis is over Arista, which is over Diddy's Bad Boy record. Now, rumor has it, allegedly, Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994, and that's how Bad Boy Records came about. So that would make Clive Davis Diddy's mentor, right? And what they share in common is that both of their artists mysteriously end up unalive. Now, the rumor about Diddy getting on his knees for Clive in order to get Bad Boy would just be a rumor had Clive not come out the closet a few years ago. In 2013, Clive Davis released a memoir called The Soundtrack of My Life. In that memoir, an 80-year-old Clive Davis, at the time, this was in 2013, he admitted to being bisexual.
But like I said, this isn't about Clive being into men. It's deeper than that. It's been rumored that Clive didn't just prey on adult artists. I actually found this article about Phyllis Hyman, Clive's former artist who died under suspicious circumstances. And the article insinuates that Phyllis threatened to expose Clive's dark secret. Now, these are just allegations, and Clive has never been formally accused or charged with anything. But just the fact that these allegations exist is already a lot. And here's the thing. Many believe that the reason Clive never faced any legal problems, despite his long history of shady allegations, is because of his rumored connection to intelligence agencies.
That 1995 meeting in Beverly Hills in the home of Clive Davis, who was responsible for the murder of Whitney Houston, I said it. And there were rappers there from all over the country. They were invited to the home of Clive Davis, along with members of the CIA, FBI, which they didn't understand why the government was there, including many directors and CEOs of the private prisons throughout the United States was at that meeting in the mansion of Clive Davis. And they were telling these rappers, you need to create songs talking about police, calling black women bees and hoes. You need to get more nasty so we can fill our prisons.
So you see how Clive was much more than just a record label executive? We're talking about someone who allegedly had connections to the CIA and FBI and had the power to shape the entire landscape of hip-hop. And that brings me to the whole gay mafia angle. So let's break down what gay mafia actually means. This term that's been floating around for years, and it refers to this alleged network of powerful gay men who supposedly run things behind the scenes in entertainment, fashion, and even politics. The idea is that they've got this disproportionate amount of control, almost like a criminal organization, pulling strings and calling shots from the shadows. Now look, some critics claim the term gay mafia is homophobic, but here's the thing. There are people in the industry, including several prominent artists, who have come out and said gay mafia is a real thing, and if you talk about it publicly, there are repercussions. To give you just a few examples, back in 2002, former top Hollywood talent agent Michael Ovitz blamed his business downfall on the gay mafia, claiming that they conspired to eliminate him. Then, in 2014, comedian Adam Carolla claimed that the gay mafia is real and that you can't make it in Hollywood unless you can work with them. When asked if he has a problem working with gay people, Adam said, "I don't have a problem with it. They've just turned into a mafia and are demanding everyone apologize for every joke and retract every statement. It's turned into something that's bigger than it is." By the way, that same year, Bill Maher publicly said that if you cross the gay mafia, you'll get whacked.
Also, I think there is a gay mafia. I think if you cross them, you do get whacked.
And then more recently, Lavelle Crawford claimed he's scared to do gay jokes after seeing what the so-called gay mafia allegedly did to Tracy Morgan.
Now, you had talked about how you don't do gay jokes because there's a gay mafia.
Yeah, you see what he did to Tracy Morgan. They got a gay mafia.
After he said that he would shoot his son if he's gay?
And then there's a gay mafia. Gay people shut down shit, man.
Now let's talk about the rappers. Fat Joe talked about the gay mafia way back in 2011, and he alleged that they run the whole hip-hop industry.
The closet gay
It's
rapper.
owned. The hip-hop community is most likely owned by gay, to be honest with
But
you.
you think they'll be
They're owned
out of the
by gay.
closet?
I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip-hop.
Right.
Not rappers. You know, the editorial presidents of magazines,
Sure.
the PDs at radio stations, the people who give you award at award shows. This is a gay mafia, my man.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They are in power.
Rapper Too Short was also asked about the gay mafia when he appeared on Vlad TV, and he said he's scared to talk about it because they will really come after you if you expose them.
I'm in the industry. I've been hearing stories since 1990-something. I don't talk about that shit. My personal opinion is, if you talk about it too much, something bad gonna happen to you. Because it's something in the air, man. It's like I'm a conspiracy.
So you think there's a gay mafia?
I think if you talk about it, something's gonna happen.
And then another industry insider who recently talked about this is Harlem rapper Smart, who was previously signed to Interscope Records and Def Jam. But Smart went a step further and said it's not just about powerful men who are in the closet. He alleged that these people use rituals to recruit artists into their circle.
The artist is only the tool used to push the message of the devil. It's a spiritual war. So what happens is, in order for that artist to be in position to even mislead the people, they have to be worthy. This is hazing. This is the hazing aspect of it. So when you look at colleges, you look at fraternities, you have to be hazed in order to get to pledge, to be a pledge.
That's a fact.
In order to climb the ladder in the music industry, you have to be hazed. And when you're getting hazed, you're getting ass.
So you think you
know what I'm
saying like basically
there's homosexual ritual. You heard?
Yeah.
So in order for you to climb this ladder, every ladder of success, there's a level of hazing attached to it. These are the rituals. But they're evil and satanic because the whole industry is ran by the devil. I didn't say you can't be successful. You just can't be successful in the music industry and still keep your soul. You can't go to hell and say, hey, I'm bringing my AC. You feel me? So these artists, they're getting in that because that's their ritual. That's their rite of passage to get to the next level of witchcraft, magic, or whatever that is.
So is gay mafia a real thing? Well, you can make up your own mind on that. But one thing's for sure, DMX tried to let everybody know what the industry is all about. A bunch of people selling their souls and bodies for a record deal. R.I.P. DMX. But now I want to hear what you think about this whole gay mafia thing. Do you think they really run hip hop? And what's your take on all those disturbing allegations about Clive Davis? Drop your comments and I'll catch you in the next video.